All righty, we are recording now. Hello, I'm Kim Michelle. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Today we are going to start sitting up, and we're going to think about our breath. So we're going to put our hands with women. Your left hands will be on top, men right hands on top. And this is just a relaxing position. And we're going to start out with ocean breath. And that breath is where you're inhaling your nose and exhaling your mouth. Inhaling in the nose, exhaling in the mouth. Inhaling in the nose, exhaling in the mouth. Now this time we're going to exhale through the nose. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. When you're exhaling through the nose, keep that throat open. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. We're going to inhale when we're counting to 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now let's come to our natural breath, just inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Thinking about our inhales, and when we're doing our hard, tough poses today, we're going to use that ocean breath. And we'll inhale through our nose and exhale through our nose. So we're going to open up that throat. And that's going to lower our heart rate. So we'll be able to stand when we're sweating and not have to give up. Okay, so everybody, let's kind of think of something that we want to dedicate our practice to. It could be a person, it could be a feeling. All right. Okay, so we're going to start with our hands just lightly on our legs anywhere. And we're going to warm up our neck. So we're going to turn our head to the right and hold it for 4 counts. Turn it toward the front. Come on over to the left for 4 breath cycles. So in and out 4 times. Up to the front. And one more time, both ways. To the right. Front. And to the left. Back to the front. Now we're going to kind of look down, and we're going to try to look at our underarm, our right underarm, and we're going to feel a release in the back of our neck. We'll hold out for 4 breath cycles. Bring the head up. Let's look toward the left. Bring the head up. So now we're going to take our nose and pretend it's the second hand on a clock, and we'll just start at the top at 12 o'clock and bring it down for 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock and 9, 12. Wow, let's go the other way. That's nice. All right, so now we're gonna do a little seated cat-cow, and we'll inhale the chest forward, and exhale it back. Inhale the chest forward. Exhaling the chest back. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Now let's place our left hand on our right knee, and we'll just rest our right hand behind us, and we'll inhale our back straight up, and exhale the twist. Inhaling up, exhaling twist. And don't twist all the way, because this is just your first twist of the day. Inhaling up, and release and come back forward. Now let's put the right hand on the left knee, and the left hand behind us. And we'll inhale, sitting straight up, and exhale, twisting. Inhaling up, exhaling, twist. Inhaling up, exhaling, twist. Inhaling up, exhaling, coming back around to the front. So let's inhale the left arm up, exhaling it over to the side. We'll hang out here for a couple of breath cycles, keeping both hips flat on the ground, making sure our arm is kind of open. We don't want to look in the front. We want to be directly over our head, opening up that side body and hip. Inhaling the arm up and exhaling. Inhaling the other arm over, up, exhaling over. Inhaling the arm up, exhaling the hand down. So now we're going to come over to let's do a little wrist stretch. So let's kind of rotate the wrist out in front of us just to warm up our wrist today. We're going to do a few hands and knees and down dogs. We want to warm up these wrists. Let's take the right hand and put it out, and take the left hand and pull the fingertips toward you. The palm is facing out. Then bring the fingertips toward the ground and pull them in toward you. Try with the other hand, palm forward, bring the fingertips back toward you. Drop the fingers toward the ground and bring them back toward you. Both hands out, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Okay, now let's come to our hands and knees. Okay, this is our tabletop position. We really don't feel anything. We're not relaxing, we're not engaging. Our hands are directly underneath our shoulders. Our knees are underneath our hips. So don't have them too wide. And the tops of our feet are on the ground. And we're going to do our cat-cow here. So we're going to inhale, reaching our chest forward. exhale, pushing the ground away, arching your back like that. Chin to chest. Inhaling, shining your heart forward. Exhale, belly button to spine, chin to chest. Inhaling. And exhale. Now on your own breath, just kind of wiggle your body, kind of make a C with your spine, loosen up hips. I like to come around in a big circle, lubricating the hip joints. Back around the other way. Now we're back on our stationary table. So let's extend the left foot backwards, and we'll bring it forward and backwards. As we come forward, we inhale. As we go backwards, we stretch that Achilles on the exhale. Forward, we're stretching the toes. Backwards, stretching the Achilles. Now let's bring that leg up, parallel to the ground. We're going to inhale the right arm up. And we're going to exhale our elbow to our knee. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, touch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, touch. Let's bring our hands and knees down. Let's lift that same leg up and cross it over the bottom leg. And we're going to do one more side stretch. Feeling those hips open up, looking at that toe. Now let's bring the leg out so it's in line with the knee. I'm going to face you just so you can see me. Now bring the arms up. And we are in gate pose. And we'll inhale. Exhale over to the side. Inhaling. Inhale, arm up, leaning over to your opposite side. Exhale into a nice long stretch from your tippy toes of your fingers to the outside edge of your lower foot. You're going to have a diagonal. So you would want your hands to be at the highest part. And kind of rotate your body up. We don't want to be in this way. We want to be out. Yeah. So you have a nice opening on the side body. Inhale and come all the way up. Now we're going to come back to our hands and knees. And we are going to extend the opposite foot that didn't get worked out. Come forward. If you remember what that was, maybe if you're wearing socks, take your socks off because sometimes you can slip and slide with socks. We'll inhale forward, stretching our toes. Exhaling, stretching our Achilles. Inhale forward. Exhale backwards. Inhale forward. Exhale backwards. Lift that leg up, parallel to the ground. Reach our left arm forward. Inhaling, reaching opposite sides of the room. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee. Hands down to the ground. Now let's take that extended leg and reach it over the bottom leg and do a nice little stretch of the hips. Remembering to breathe. core is always engaged. All right, now let's come back down. We're gonna extend that right leg out to the side. And make sure you're using a different leg than you were before. And bring the arms up. And I wasn't come over to the side. Inhaling and exhaling. If you want. Well, I want to be on the same side as you guys for the first time. On the inhale, come on over. Extend that opposite arm up. And that nice diagonal. Feeling a great stretch, side, body, and hip. Your foot is parallel, yes, perfect. And kind of just notice the edge of your foot, the outside edge of your foot. That's the furthest part away from your hands. All right, let's come back down to our table, and we're going to sit back into our child's pose. You can have your hands on your fist. Your back is super flexible. Maybe your head reaches down your forehead to the ground. The arms are extended if your head is on the ground. This is my first stretch, so I'm going to use forehead onto wrist, this. Inhaling. And exhale. And exhale. Now let's come back, put our hands flat to the mat, tuck our toes, and we're gonna rock our body back, walking our hands back. On our toes now, maybe our heels touch the ground. You can rock back and forth, getting a nice stretch in our calves. Calves may not reach yet because it is growing in the practice. Now let's extend the hips up to the sky. We are in our first forward fold today. Let's keep our knees bent and have our belly resting on our thighs. Inhaling and exhaling. Head is elongated, we're just hanging there. Our neck is nice and stretched out. We can clasp our elbows with our hands and rock side to side like a rag doll. Let's take our hands and walk them up our legs, slowly keeping our head down. That will be the very last thing to come up. We made it. Now pose. Now slowly walk to the front of your mat, feeling the four corners of your feet on every step. All right. We are in mountain pose. We have those four. Our feet are like one, or maybe two, it can either be one or two, but we don't want them too wide. You guys look great. We can make sure that we have, our legs are going to touch. Sometimes we need to open up a little bit wider if our thighs are in the way. So, and so think about your arches and your feet, they're up. Your feet are actively engaged. On the inhale, we reach the arms up and touch the hands. On the exhale, hinge at the hips, leaning over into our forward fold. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going to inhale into a half fold, flat back. It's like a 90 degrees of our legs and our back. We're looking straight down at the ground. Our neck is extended. Inhaling. Exhaling into that fold. Bend the knees a little bit. Press the feet into the ground. Bring the body up on the inhale. And exhale into mountain. Let's try that again. inhale our arms up. Exhaling, hinging at the hips. Inhaling to our flat back. Exhaling into our fold. Pushing the feet, inhaling the arms all the way over our head. And exhaling through namaste into our mouth. Now let's add on a little bit. So we will, standing strong in our mountain, cores engaged. Pretend like you have a little tail coming out of your butt. And so it's kind of like your back isn't hyperextended. You're just like hanging out there. Just think that tail is kind of laying you down. Collarbone is wide. Inhale the arms up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling, hands to the ground. Step back with the left foot. We're in a nice lunge. Inhaling, and exhaling. We're inhaling. Let's reach the right foot back. So we are in a plank. Inhaling, and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Bring the knees down. And we will inhale. On the exhale, we're going to bring the body down to the ground. Inhaling and exhaling. Our elbows are tucked in. Our hands are at our breast line. But inhale, we're going to come up into baby cobra, pushing our hands into the mat. Our neck is elongated. It's not hyperextended. Now let's tuck our toes and bend our knees back. Through our table, reaching our hips up into down dog. First down dog of the day. Our eyes are looking at our knees or between our thighs. Like in mountain, our collarbones are wide. We're gripping the mat with our fingertips. Our hips are kind of looking at that space between the ceiling and the back wall. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now let's walk the feet up to the top of the mat to use the hands. And we'll come into flat back on the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, reaching over our head. Exhaling into our mountain pose. Very nice. This time we're going to step back with the opposite foot. So let's inhale our arms up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling, the hands to the ground, stepping back with the right foot. We're in that nice lunge. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, on the exhale, step the left foot back. Here in plank. We're in a strong plank. Here, gripping the mat with our fingertips. Shoulders are strong and wide, collarbone is wide. Inhale, exhale the knees down. Inhale, exhale the body down to the mat. Inhale and exhale. Elbows are tucked in close to our body. Hands are at the breast line. We'll inhale up to baby cobra. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to our table. We are going to tuck our toes and lift our hips up to the sky. And we are in down dog all over again. Inhaling and exhaling. Fingertips are gripping at our ears of our biceps. head. Your eyes are looking at your knees or between your thighs. If your heels do not touch the ground, go ahead and bend your knees. It's a fine thing to have your knees bent and your belly resting on your upper thighs. You just want to make sure that butt is kind of up, facing, looking at the area between the wall and the ceiling. Let's inhale and walk our feet up toward the top of the mat. Inhale into flat back. Exhaling into forward fold. Inhaling, pressing the feet in the mat, coming all the way up. And exhaling through namaste into mountain. All right, nice sun's out. Woo. Let's add on. So let's inhale the arms up over our head. Arch that back a little now. Warmed up. Exhale, and falling forward, hinging at the hips, hands to the ground. Inhaling into flat back. Exhaling the hands down. Stepping the left leg back. We're in lunge. Inhaling and exhaling. Now look at this lunge. We are going to make sure our feet are not too close together. Like they're not on a tight rope. The feet are like on train tracks. So we're going to inhale and bring the hands up to our hips. Now you want our full body, you can have hands on your hips. Because this is a balancing pose, even though people don't always call it a balancing pose. So hips are facing the front of the room, shoulders are facing the front of the room. So let's inhale the arms up over our head and exhale them into a cactus position. Inhale them close. Exhaling them open. Inhaling them close. Exhaling them open. Now let's bring our hands back down to our hips. And come all reach forward. We are in airplane. It's still balancing, isn't it? Inhale. Exhale. This is a good time for that ocean breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose, opening up the back of your throat. Reach your hands down. Let's bring the right foot back to join the left, so we're in plank. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's bring the knees down. Inhaling. Exhaling the body down to the ground. Inhaling, the elbows are in. Exhale. Inhaling to baby cobra. Or if you want to do a full cobra now, maybe your back is warm. Exhaling, bending the knees, through table, tuck the toes, reach the hips up to our down dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Now let's take the right foot and step it up to the hands in between. You may need to pull the hand up, the foot up, step the other foot up, we meet into flat back, inhale. Exhaling to forward fold. Inhaling, reaching our hands over our head. Exhaling into mountain. Inhaling and exhaling. Now let's try opposite side. We'll inhale the arms up. Give a little arch on the back. Exhaling, falling forward, hinging at the hips. Inhaling to flat back. Now let's reach your hands down and step the right foot back. You're in our lunge. Our feet are on railroad tracks. We'll inhale our body up. Hands on near our hips. Gaining our balance. Looking forward. Body is straight, shoulders forward. Inhale, let's lift our arms up. Exhale, let's cactus. Inhale, close the arms. Exhale, open. Inhale, close the arms. Exhale, open. Core engaged. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the arms down. Lean forward into airplane. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Placing the hands down in front of our feet. Inhaling our foot back, so we're back in plank. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling, knees to the mat. Inhaling. Exhaling the body all the way down. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. Up into our cobra, baby cobra, bull cobra. Exhaling, tucking the toes. Bringing the knees down. Reaching the hips up to the sky. Come here, 5 breath cycles. Some people call this a rest position, so we can catch our breath. If you do not, a table is also a fine rest position. Now let's walk our feet up to our hands. We will inhale into flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale our arms up over our head. And exhale our hands down to our side. The mountain. So now we're going to start pulling down a second, a little bit. So we'll inhale our arms up and reach our hips back. And we are in chair. If you can, have your toes together. Chair can be in lots of places. You can be in namaste. Arms up. Bring the arms back behind us like our airplane. On the inhale, bring them forward. On the exhale, bring them back. On the inhale, bring them forward. On the exhale, lift the hips, and we are in our forward fold. Inhale into half back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale and reaching our hands up over our head. And exhale. Come out. One more time in that chair. We'll inhale and sit back. The goal is to have straight from the base of your spine through the top of your head. Your arms get in the way, bring them to namaste. Let's take our hands out in front of us and clasp them. Bring them to our right side. Hips are still, only our arms are moving. Our hips are still sitting back. Inhale up. Exhale to the left side. Inhale up. Exhale to the right side. Inhale up. Exhale to the left side. Hands touch the ground. We are in forward fold. Let's take our feet and walk them out. The edge of our mat. So heels are on our mat. Toes are off of our mat. This is the time we're going to do a yogi squat. You can come to here because we like the chair. We want to line the base of our spine to our head. You want to come down. You can come down. You're in this place. You have a namaste hand. You can use your elbows to open up the hips. Breathe in the ocean breath. Hands on the ground. We're gonna bring our legs down to table. Walk our way back into a wide leg child pose. We'll breathe 5 breath cycles. On the inhale, we'll bring our head forward. We're going to extend our feet behind us. Bring our elbows up by our breast line. Hands are in front of us. We're in a nice right angle with our arms and our forearms. We are looking about a foot out in front of our neck. Our legs are zipped together and our thighs are actively engaged as our toes point. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhaling our head down to the mat. Hands are going to go alongside of our body. Palms are facing up. Inhaling and exhaling. Now, on the next inhale, I'll tell you when to do it. You're going to inhale your body up. So your hands come up, your feet come up, your neck is still nice in line with your body. You're not cranking it up and looking forward. You're looking at the top of your mat. So let's do that. Inhale, lift the hands and feet up. We're like Superman looking, flying to the sky. Inhaling with the ocean breath. Exhaling. Inhaling up, up, up. Exhaling, hold. Inhaling up, up, up. Exhaling all the way down to the neck. Let's bring our hands beside our breast line. Rock our face side to side. So we're massaging our forehead. Now let's go ahead and roll our body over so we are on our backs. Need a drink of water, go ahead and take a water break. I'm sweating. All right, so our feet on the edge of our mat, and we're going to windshield wiper our knees, slowly stretching out that hip joint that we just opened up in the yogi squat. On your own breath, back and forth. Let's bring our feet in closer together. Gonna do a little pelvic tilt. Our hands are gonna be kind of near our heels. They don't have to touch our heels. So our hands are gonna be palms down. On the inhale, we'll bring our hips up. On the exhale, bring the hips down. Lower back to the floor. Spine to the floor. Inhale up, squeezing the glutes and the thighs. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. time we're gonna hold, exhale and hold. Knees are together. Pretend you have $100 bill in between your knees and you're not gonna let the wind blow it away. Inhaling and exhaling. Core is engaged, the glutes are engaged, thighs are engaged. Inhale, exhale the hips slowly down. Let's bring our knees up to our chest. Get a nice stretch in that lower back. Maybe rock a little bit on each side. Now let's bring the left foot down to the ground and we'll cross our right foot over that left knee. And we're going to reach between our legs and grasp behind the left leg. And we'll bring that in a little bit. If it doesn't reach, it's all right. Just hold the back of that thigh. And that way you have a hand free to open up the right hip if you want. Both hands are here, you can open up the right hip with your elbow. All right, let's bring that knee down. Bring the right foot down. Cross the left foot over the right knee. Reach the hands through the legs to the back of the thigh of the right thigh. Bring that leg into this nice figure four. This is called figure four pose. It's a modified pigeon. So if you're in a class and you don't want to do pigeon, figure four is acceptable also. Exhale the feet down to the ground. And I like to move my whole body over to the left side of my mat, all the way to the edge. I bring my knees up to my chest, and I bring them over to the right side. So now my body is still on the mat. And so I'm gonna have my right hand on my top leg. I'm gonna look toward the left side. You wanna squeeze your top leg over a little bit. That's a nice extra stretch. This is supine twist. Bring the knees up. I just scoot my body over to the right side of the mat now. Bring the knees into my chest. Fall over toward the left side. Opening up my right arm. Looking over that right arm. Bringing the knees back up. You can put your body in the center of your mat because it is time for the second to last pose, which is happy baby. Soles of the feet are reaching for the top. Hands can be on the back of the thighs, or they can be on the outside edge of the feet, opening up the hips. Spine is flat on the ground. Your hands are on your feet and your body is tilted up. Bring them down to your thighs. So your spine is flat on the ground. All right, extend your legs. I like my legs on each corner of the mat. Let my arms open up so I can take up all the space. Inhale. Exhale into the mouth. Inhale to the nose. Exhale to the mouth. I don't hear you guys. Inhale to the nose. Exhale to the mouth. All right. Notice where your heels touch the mat. Notice where the calves touch the mat. Notice where the buttocks touches the mat. Feel your lower back. Notice where your shoulder blades touch the mat. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyes. Relax the base of your head, your skull. Relax between your eyes. Relax the crown of your head. Shavasana. Alright, let's point our toes and flex them. Wiggling the toes, rotating the ankles and the wrists. So reach the arms up over our head. Inhale and stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, release. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, release. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, release. And roll over to your favorite side. Come into a fetal position. Head resting on your bicep. Opposite arm, palm is flattened to the ground. On the inhale, let's push our body up into our easy seat, keeping our eyes closed. Bring our hands into namaste position. Inhale together. Exhale to the mouth. Inhale to the nose. Exhale to the mouth. Inhale to the nose. Exhale to the mouth. Recall our intention. I thank each one of you for coming to my practice today and sharing practice with me. Thank ourselves for showing up for ourselves. Namaste, everybody.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.
That was very good. That was great.
I'm glad you liked it. I was glad to be in front of people.
That was very smart for you to have.
Yes, that was very good. That was very good.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you